Hey guys, it's George. Welcome to today's video. Today we're here to rate and review new aespa airport fashion. If you don't already know, I love aespa, probably one of my favorite K-pop groups. Karina is my bias, Winter is my Biaswrecker. Just obsessed generally with aespa, just so you know. If you are new to Fashion Expert Reviews, let me explain how it works. I've got aespa's airport looks here on my laptop. I'm going to go through, talk references, designers, silhouettes, cuts, details, and more. And then as it's a review, I'll be rating each look out of 10 wings because you're at the airport. Just a little bit about my fashion background before we get into it. I studied fashion design at university and specialised in menswear. Then I went on to work in the industry for 4 years where I worked with affordable brands, contemporary designers and British heritage brands. Let's get stuck into these aespa airport looks, bitch. So aespa were flying to New York to perform at the Macy's Day Parade. I believe they're the second K-pop group to perform at the Macy's Day Parade. It was NCT and they are the first female K-pop group to perform at the Macy's Day Parade. That is pretty iconic. And the performance itself was actually really sick. And like, can you imagine how hard it would be to perform on a moving float? Girl. Looking at these looks as a collective, there is a really concise color palette. We've got the blacks, we've got the blues, we've got the nudes, the whites in the accessories. And I feel like even when we look at aespa's stage outfits, there is a very concise color palette, and there's also balance here. Usually we have 2 members in skirts, 2 members in trousers, that kind of vibe, and that's exactly what we've got here in the airport look, so it's nice to see that consistency coming through. There is also a very sporty, casual athleisure vibe going on with these looks. They're very relaxed silhouettes, very plush textures, and it makes them perfect for flying. I must admit, I was expecting a bit more like fashion, out there styling with their airport looks, but I think that's just because, one, I've not seen their airport looks before, and when we think of their MVs and their stage outfits, they are extremely stylized, like to the last detail. So here, this is a more casual side to them, so in my head I was just expecting a bit more. And I'm not saying that in a negative way, I'm just saying that from what I've seen versus this set of airport looks. Starting with Ningning, what I really like about her look is that Givenchy sweater dress, and how we can see that dress is just the tiniest bit shorter than her puffer coat. And I just really like that silhouette when it comes to women's wear, the high and the low, especially if you've got like a boot or a heel on, it just always looks really, really sick. And even in menswear, a long coat with a short and a boot, there's just something about it that I really love. What I like about her coat as well is that it looks very plush. It has a good amount of volume to it, but then we've also got that waist belt, so when she does the coat up, it's still going to give her a nice shape. She's not going to be like in a sleeping bag kind of coat. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean. I like how then she's accessorized the look with that nude shoulder bag. It's giving it that 90s kind of flair, and the shoulder bag has this really nice structure to it. The only thing I personally dislike about this look is the sock and the shoe. I feel like the black knee-high sock and then the white trainer, it just doesn't really work for me. I think if she wanted to go for this kind of like under the knee silhouette of the dress, a boot would have looked really cool with this, like a military boot or like a Bottega lug boot. That would have looked really great, and I feel like it would have pushed it in a more trend-driven way than the true like casual sporty vibe. But saying that, they are going for this sporty casual vibe, and the trainers do work with that vibe. It's just, to me, the boot would have been like, yes, girl. I'm gonna give Ningning 7 wings. I think the silhouette of the outfit is really nice, and it is perfect for the airport. It's casual, it's comfy. I just wish she had a boot on instead of that black sock, because it would have pushed it into that more fashion direction, but it's just me. Moving on to my bias, Karina, I really like this slouchy jumper dress on her, and even though it is this very slouchy, oversized fit, it's not swamping her, it's just oversized enough. And I feel like where the sleeves are oversized and she has her hands down by her side or in front of her, you can still see the shape of her waist and her hips. And what I really like about this jumper is like the texture of it. It looks very plush, luxurious, but then it's got something kind of 80s and vintage about it. I remember buying all of these oversized jumpers like this from vintage stores that were very like 80s prints and patterns like this when I was younger. So for me, I guess it's kind of got that like element of nostalgia in it as well. But what I think is really nice about the styling is how she has that nude handbag and it's tying into those lighter panels of the pattern in the jumper. And then it looks like she's got blue hair coming through. So the color palette is tying into her hair color. It's very nicely done. Again, it is very casual. And for me, the white shoe of it is a bit dull. Like what I said about Ningning, I feel like a boot up to that knee would have really finished this look off nicely and pushed it into that fashion direction. So I know they're going for this very like casual sporty vibe, but when I think of aespa, it is literally like to the max. So that's why I keep saying pushing it in that fashion direction, because they can do it and they have done it and they just always look so impeccable. I'm going to give Karina 7.5 wings. The jumper dress is a great silhouette on her. I like the colour palette with her hair and the bag. Like I said though, I just wish I could just add a boot, make it a bit like edgier and a bit more like their stage and envy looks. Next up we have Giselle, and I will be 100% honest, I'm not really a fan of this look. Out of this set of looks, it is my least favourite, and it is a hoodie and leggings. I would have expected a bit more, and I feel like I'm being slightly harsher on aespa than other people I reviewed, but like I said, it's just when you think of the MVs, the performance looks, everything is so strong, concept-wise, stylized. So for then you to be at the airport in a hoodie and leggings, for me, it is a bit disappointing. Like, I wanted more. I need more. But saying that, the positives of the outfit are that it has the black and the white tones, it has the grey tones, so it is tying into everyone else's looks. She's not standing out like a sore thumb. It is cohesive with the way everyone else is dressed. It has that sporty casual vibe, but hers is true casual for me. There's nothing particularly fashion led about her look. The only thing I would say is that when we can see the close-up of her look, you can see the Givenchy G's and the texture of the leggings. That is the only thing for me that's like fashion led and has nice detail. The rest of it is just fairly simple, and anyone could have this outfit. So I am a bit disappointed with Giselle's look. I don't want to say these things, but do you know what I mean? I just need to be honest and true to myself, okay? I'm gonna give Giselle 5 wings. The saving grace of this outfit is that it really does tie in and is cohesive with everyone else's looks. Moving on to winter, my Biaswrecker. This is my favorite outfit out of this set. It's predominantly all black. I think the silhouette is the best. It's a really nice silhouette on her, and even though this is sportswear, casual, the way it's been styled with the cropped varsity jacket and the overall silhouette of it, even the type of sneakers she's wearing, is pushing it in that more fashion direction, which I've been banging on about this whole video. So for me, that is why it's my favorite. My favorite thing about Winter's look is the varsity jacket. The fact that it's cropped and hitting her right at the waist, but then the sleeves have that beautiful oversized silhouette to them. Again, not so much that it's swamping her, and you can see the leather sleeves, that wall body, and then the classic white stripes on the ribbing. It is a really nice detail. And then you can see on the sleeve that we've got that Givenchy logo embossed into the leather, and then the bag going across, again, the Givenchy G's on the strap. It's got that boxy shape, almost the same bag as Ningning actually, and then the gold chain. The pops of gold in this outfit just really add that little like touch of luxury. And then we can see that she's got a black crew neck t-shirt on, and then the Givenchy track pants that have the same Givenchy logo, and then they come down to that chunky trainer, black and white, which is really tying her whole outfit together. If I could change one thing though, I would tuck her t-shirt into the track pant. I feel like it just would pull her legs up even further, even though we've got that silhouette with the cropped jacket, but it would just enhance that shape of the waist and really pull it up beautifully. That's the only thing I would change. I'm going to give winter 8.5 wings. For me, this is my favorite look here. It's the most stylized, and the silhouette on her is my favorite. It's my favorite silhouette here. The only tweak I would make is tucking that crew neck t-shirt into the track pant just to enhance that shape of the leg and the waist. So adding up all of their individual scores, it gives an average of 7 wings out of 10 for this set of looks, and I think that is a fair score for these looks. There are nice details in these looks. They are very casual, but I feel like the styling just could have been like amped up ever so slightly to push it in that fashion direction, and that is what I associate with aespa, extremely strong visuals and stylized outfits. So I like the looks. They just could have been like pushed a bit further, but then you have to appreciate they're flying. There's a lot of factors that go into it, so my head is literally like, I don't know what to do. I stand by my 7 out of 10. Let me know what you think of this set of airport looks in the comments. Are you the same as me? You're left wanting a little bit more, or do you love them? Please let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. What you should do next is go check out my previous video, my Kai reaction. I'll leave a little card up here in the top screen as well as in the description box. But thank you so much for watching. A massive thank you to everyone who's subscribed. You are brilliant, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.